get the collective reading for you guys, alright? Please, guys, spirit, guys, higher divine spirit. Please help me clarify for the collective. Please help me clarify for the collective at this time. Please help me clarify for the collective at this time, please, and thank you, spirit. Alright, for the collective, what's coming in for you guys very soon. A lot of wish fulfillment is definitely coming in. Alright. Can I get one more card for the collective? Alright, for the collective, what's coming in for you very soon is a lot of wish fulfillment. I actually already did a content for you guys, which is crazy, but the same card comes up for you guys every time. The 10 of Cups, and I'm not lying to you. I'm shuffling in front of your face. What I can say for the collective reading, the 10 of Cups keeps coming up, which means that you guys are going through a happiness coming in very soon. Also, Queen of Cups is also coming in. So someone is stalking you from afar. There is a lot of emotions coming in. So make sure you guys do check out that content. I did a collective reading. You got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups coming in together, which is weird. I don't know why, but that came up. I was shuffling and it all popped up. So that was from God. That has nothing to do with me. But I say that was the message for most of you guys who ever saw that content, all right? Can I get some words of wisdom real quick? Can I get some words of wisdom real quick for the collective? Can I get some words of wisdom for the collective, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get three cards for... All right. So for your words of wisdom that came up, this card came in as well. I'm telling you guys, I'm not lying. All right, so hold on. All right, so for the words of wisdom that came up for you guys is you guys are chasing new pursuits very soon. You guys are chasing new prosperity, new pursuits, resilient. A lot of new things are coming in for you guys very soon. Beauty. A lot of people see your beauty, your inner and outer beauty at this time, all right? And you guys are going to have a lot of boundaries coming in. You guys are going to say no when you feel like you're not able to help people at this time. Make sure you guys, before you help other people, make sure you guys have, make sure when you help other people, that means that, you got to have an abundance for yourself before you help other people, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you, all right? But, hey, God Mom, how are you doing, God Mom? How are you doing, Stargazer? Stargazer is my God Mom on Livestream. I love her. I love Stargazer. All right. How's your family doing, Stargazer? I hope they're doing fine. I hope they're doing fine for Stargazer. All right. I am definitely gonna start really soon. I always gotta put that disclaimer out there that I'm actually shuffling in front of your face. This is a gift from God. It has nothing to do with me. This is a gift from God. So I always like to say I'm shuffling in front of your face because some people don't show you that they're shuffling. They're like doing something and I always like to put this disclaimer. If you guys notice, don't get me wrong, but some people shuffle like this and they're not showing you the way they shuffle because they don't want you to see what's coming out. When I shuffle in front of your face, so whatever pops up, that's what pops up. All right. For Pretty in Pink. All right, for Pretty in Pink, why is Jay acting weird towards Pretty in Pink? Why is Jay acting weird towards Pretty in Pink? All right, let's see. So can I get 2 more cards for Pretty in Pink? Why is Jay acting weird towards Pretty in Pink? Is he involved with somebody else? Is he involved with somebody else? Why is Jay acting weird towards Pretty in Pink? Can I get 1 more card, please, Spirit, for Pretty in Pink? All right, 1 more card for Pretty in Pink. All right, so for Pretty in Pink, there is a block and delay within the communication towards you at this time. They might be a little bit unconfident with their money goals. For the cards that came up, I don't see anything with another female. I think that They might be a little bit blocked and delayed within their own personal life right now for Pretty in Pink. I don't see anything with like a third party or anything with a swords card. Usually when I see a swords card, it's more than likely a third party or betrayal. But none of the cards came up for Pretty in Pink. The Chariot came up for you, so that means that you are going to be successful. They do want to come back towards you very soon. Something about a delay within their own creative ventures or their own pursuits at this time. And the Queen of Pentacles also came in reverse, which means that their stability is kind of rocky, which is probably the reason why they're not coming towards you at this time. But I don't see anything with like a sword card or anything like that. If I saw a sword card or like a water card in reverse, now that I can say there is a betrayal, but I haven't seen any of that, all right? You got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then you also got the Chariot upright, all right? That is my reading for Pretty in Pink. Thank you, Reiki by Rita, for your donation. I appreciate you always, my friend Reiki by Rita. Appreciate you. Diamond, hey Diamond, how are you doing? Stargazer, how are you doing, my God Mom? How are you doing, my God Mom? I haven't seen you for a while. All right, Sonali. What's coming towards Sonali for love? What's coming towards Sonali for love? What's coming towards Sonali for love? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. What's coming towards Sonali for love? Please and thank you, Spirit. I'm telling you, I don't know why, but I always do better readings at nighttime. But I was born during the nighttime, so I feel like I got my energy from like the nighttime, you know what I mean? So I always do my readings better during the nighttime. So can I get 2 more cards for Sonali? All right. Can I get 1 more card for Sonali? Can I get 1 more card for Sonali? All right, for Sonali, what's coming towards you in love? Someone is saying do not change the way you are. Someone is saying to not change your morals and values because they love your morals and values. They love your standards. Do not change who you are because they definitely love you. 1313. All right. The Chariot is saying success is coming in for you very soon for Sonali. The Death card is saying that there is some sort of refusal of an ending at this time, but you need to end this. You need to end a lot of negative traits or a lot of negativity in your past in order to see the Chariot come through. And in order to see the Hierophant, you will have to end negative mindsets, okay, for Sonali. But definitely someone wants to reconcile back with you for your morals and values, okay? All right, and success is definitely coming in, all right? For Sonali, all right? Hey, Diane, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Diane? How are you doing, Diane? All right. All right, for Diamond, where will they meet their future soulmate? Where will they meet their future husband? Make me crinkle my nose wherever it goes. I always know that you make me smile, please. Stay for a while now, just take your time wherever you go. The rain's falling down my window pane. We are hiding in a safer place. All right, so can I get 1 more card for Diamond? Diamond. Where will you meet your future husband? Undercover, staying dry and warm. All right. So for Diamond, I think that you are going to meet them while celebrating. For Diamond, I think you might meet your future husband while celebrating a big win, whether that's going to a social event, while that's also like going out and about with your family and friends. You might also meet them there, all right? You might also meet them at work as well, like at a business meeting with the 5 of Swords. So this is a communication card. You might also meet them online, dating. You might also meet them while traveling as well, okay? You might also start off as friends first for Diamond, because this is a friendship card, and it will grow into an abundance of love, right? So yeah, to recap for Diamond, your future husband, when will you meet them or where will you meet them is at a social event or a social gathering. You might also meet them at work as well as a board meeting. You might also meet them at like a friend's house as well, because the Hermit card is a home card. So I think that you might also meet them at like a barbecue or a cookout, or like someone's house, right? And also, yeah, you guys are gonna start off as friends, okay? And then it's gonna grow into a bigger relationship. I always think that a relationship works out more well when you start off as friends. For some odd reason, whenever I want a relationship, it's something that I want it to be a friendship first, where I kind of want to get to know the woman and kind of like understand where she's coming from and her, um, like what she want in life, because I'd rather align with somebody as a friend first than just jumping into a relationship, because I don't feel like any of that stuff really works out. Not to me anyway, but I always want to start off as friends first. All right. Um, let's see. That was for Diamond, right? Or your second question is a general reading. All right, for let's see, for Diamond, can I get a general reading for Diamond? Can I get a general reading for Diamond? Can I get a general reading for Diamond? The rain is pouring down my window pane. We are hiding in a safe place. Undercover, staying dry and warm. All right, so for Diamond, can I get a general reading for Diamond? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get a general reading for Diamond? Heaven only knows where you've been, but I don't really need to know. I know where you're gonna go. On my heart, where you rest in your head, and you just look so beautiful, just like you were an angel. All right, for Diamond. All right, so can I get a general reading for Diamond? All right. Can I get a general reading for Diamond? All right. So the general reading for Diamond at this moment, your generosity is going to speak a lot of volumes. Okay. So the more generosity you put out there, the more generosity people are going to give back towards you very soon. You are concerned about your money goals right now for Diamond. And you are not paying attention to any competition at this time. You do not care about what people are jealous of you about. You do not care about who people want to compete with you. You just don't care about anybody else. You're more concerned about your abundance right now. And the more the more generosity you put out there, the more prosperity you are going to get back very soon for Diamond, okay? That is for your general reading. Hey, Celine Jones-Doe. All right, Diane. Can I get a general reading for Diane? Can I get a general reading for Diane? Can I get a general reading for Diane? All right, so can I get a general reading for Diane, please? And thank you, Spirit. And I just can't help myself. Baby, I'm falling for you. And I just can't help myself. Baby, I'm falling. All right, for Diane. Can I get a general reading for Diane? All right, for Diane. Your general reading for Diane at this moment, you are going through a recovery period at this time. You are leaving everything in the past. You are moving forward with your life. When one door closes, another one opens. You are slowly recovering from some sort of abandonment issues or being left out in the cold. The Hanged Man is a new perspective coming in for Diane at this time. You are going to start a new mission. You are going through a spiritual growth right now. Please do your prayers towards your spiritual guidance for Diane, because your spirit guides are protecting you at this time. The Hanged Man is doing a self-sacrifice at the moment, but definitely you are going through a spiritual growth right now, and you are going to find out what you're going to do within your future. What is your next goal? What is your next opportunity? You are going to work on your talents and your spiritual guidance as well. And I just wanted to mention to everyone on the live stream, there's no coincidence that you guys are on my live stream. Everyone that's meant to be chosen to do something in their life is on my live stream for a reason. So I am guiding you guys into the right direction, and you guys are able to find out what you're going to do in your future, okay? Very soon, you guys are going to find out what you are going to do, all right? For Janice Moses, how was your math test? So. I think I did way better this time around than the last time. I'm pretty sure I passed it. We'll see, but I won't get my grade till 2.5 weeks, so it's just a waiting part for me. For Janice Moses, when will you get married? Thank you for asking. For Janice Moses, when will you get married? But that's the only exam I need anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. That's the only exam I need anyways. All right, for Janice Moses, when will they get married? Will they get married for Janice Moses? Let's see. Will they get married for Janice Moses? Yes. So there might be a delay of your marriage though. I think that when you're searching for it, it's not gonna come in. When you focus on yourself though, the love is definitely gonna come in. You know how there's a reason where they keep saying if you're focusing on love, you're not gonna find it. I think this is gonna be your situation. When you're focusing on love, it's not going to come in. But when you focus on yourself, for Janice Moses, that's when someone's going to want to come in for a wedding. All right? Because you definitely got the 10 of Cups, which is a happy family. And then you also got the Ace of Swords, which is a lot of communication coming in for Janice Moses. All right? So I definitely got to say with the 10 of Cups, that is a happy home card. You are definitely going to get married within 1 year or 2 years. You are going to get married for Janice Moses. All right. Yeah. So that's for Janice Moses. I think that when you're searching, you're not going to find anybody, but when you focus on yourself, you are going to find somebody that's meant for you. Okay. That's for Janice Moses. All right. Concrete Rose. Yeah. The test went okay. It's okay. It's not that bad. I feel like I've done better. All right. Celine Jones Doe. Can I get a general reading for Celine Jones Doe? Can I get a general reading for Celine Jones Doe? Can I get a general reading for Celine Jones Doe? All right. Okay. Can I get 2 more cards for Celine Jones Doe? Can I get 2 more cards for Celine Jones Doe? All right. For Celine Jones Doe, your general reading is you are finding peace and harmony within yourself. So once you find peace and harmony within yourself, a lot of abundance is going to come in very soon. All right. Your relationship might be a little bit uncertain at this time. You are working on saving up your money. You're being a little bit frugal, but then you're doing that because you're saving up for a rainy day. There is a little bit unconfidence with saving up money right now. All right. But you are slowly recovering from anything that didn't work out for you in the past for Celine Jones Doe. But definitely what's coming in for you at this time is you are finding peace and harmony within yourself. There is a reconciliation that's coming in very soon for Celine Jones Doe. Someone from your past want peace and harmony with you, okay? All right? That is my reading for Celine Jones Doe. All right? All right, Stargazer said, quote unquote, I'm shuffling right in front of your face. I always like to put that disclaimer out there. I'm literally shuffling in front of your face, so you guys won't think that I'm lying. But a lot of, and I'm not saying this in a mean way, but there are some tarot readers where I noticed that they kind of shuffle under the phone, like under the screen, and then it kind of just popped up a card like this, and it's just like, oh, well, this came up for you guys. This card came up for you guys, but really you don't even know if they shuffled that beforehand and kind of swapped it out and just kind of show it in front of your face, which is the reason why I always let people know that by disclaimer, I'm shuffling in front of your face because it's actually, I'm showing it to you what's flipping out. Because you can never really trust anybody that shuffles beforehand and then they kind of show this to you like this. All right, this is what I got for you. Nope, you don't want to believe in that energy. You got to believe in people that shuffles right in front of your face. It just flip out everywhere, right? But for the people that just, it starts with a reading and it just, all of a sudden they pop up like this. Oh, this is what I got for you today. You might not want to trust those type of readers. I mean, do what you got to do. But for me personally, I don't ever trust readers that kind of already pre-shuffled the cards. All right. So let's see. Concrete Rose wants a general message. So they want a general message for love. Can I get a general message for love? Can I get a general message for love? All right, so for a general message for love, let's see. Your general message for love is someone with an abundance of money or someone that's saving up a lot of money at this time is going to come in for you very soon. All right. So for who was I reading for? Concrete Rose. Yeah, I think someone that has a lot of money or working on their wealth is gonna come towards you very soon. Okay, the Queen of Wands. There is a passionate energy coming in very soon. All right, for Concrete Rose, someone with a passionate energy, someone in a leadership role is gonna come towards you very soon. You wait, hold on. You got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So this person is going to be balanced within the divine masculine and feminine energy for Concrete Rose, okay? Because you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And this can also mean that you guys are a match made in heaven for Concrete Rose because you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands together, okay? So a match made in heaven is definitely coming in for Concrete Rose. They might be a little bit immature at this time, but they are definitely coming in. It's a little bit of a slow moving energy, but they will come back towards you, okay? For Concrete Rose 888. Now for your career and education. Can I get a career and education card for Concrete Rose? Can I get a career and education card for Concrete Rose? All right. So for Concrete Rose 888. For Concrete Rose 888. Yes. So for Concrete Rose 888. You got the same card again. I'm not lying to you. Concrete Rose. For your education and your career, as long as you're more passionate about the situation, as long as you stay positive, you are going to get what you want. You got the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. So I think that you're a very balanced person within yourself. The more balanced you are, the more than likely you are going to gain your abundance quickly because the more balanced you are, the more you can't let people come in and mess up your energy, okay? So the generosity card also came in for Concrete Rose. I do think that when you put a positive energy out there, your career and your education is going to keep soaring higher and higher, okay? There may be a little bit of a delay for career and education, but you will get what you want. This is a wish fulfillment card as well, okay? So that's my reading for Concrete Rose 888, all right? All right, so Philia. What's for Philia at this time? What is Eric's current energy for Philia? What is Eric's energy towards Philia at this time? All right. It's amazing how you knock me off my feet. No. Every time you come around me, I get weak. Nobody ever made me feel this way. All right, for Philia. What is Eric's current energy for Philia at this time? You kiss my lips and then you take my breath away. So I want to know. All right, for Philia. For Philia, what is Eric's current energy for Philia at this time? All right, let's see. So for Philia, they do want to balance the energy to come towards you at this time. They do want to balance the energy to come towards you at this time, all right? Now, they are a little bit overly cautious about their spending habits. They don't want to be spending too much money right now, but they are working on their abundance right now. And they are a little bit sensitive. They are a little bit emotional at this time for Philia, okay? But they definitely will want to come in towards you very soon, all right? For Philia, they are very emotional. They are also very sensitive, all right? For Philia. They definitely want to come towards you once they balance out their energy and their abundance. They will come towards you, okay? All right, that's for Philia. Stargazer said, you got me laughing. Clinda. Hello, Clinda. Clinda. What will confirm? Thank you, Reiki by Rita. Has anybody checked out Reiki by Rita's channel? She's been doing healing for people as well. Make sure you guys ask her what you want for Reiki healing. I'm pretty sure she's able to do that as well. All right, for Clinda 1994. What will confirm this is the new long-term partner in real life? All right, so let's see for Clinda. For Clinda. All right, so what's going to confirm that this person is your long-term partner within a relationship? If you notice someone is codependent with your energy, if you notice someone is clingy, if you notice that someone don't like you to be alone, like they always want to be with you all the time for Clinda, All right. This means that they do want to come towards you. This means that this is your long life-term partner. Okay. What you're gonna get, Clinton 1994, is someone that wants to have codependent energy with you. All right. So definitely someone that likes to be with you all the time. If this person can't leave you alone, this is the person for you, for Clinton 1994. All right. Um, if this person went through a betrayal, all right. If this person went to a betrayal, you might know that this person is the one for you. They had a lot of unrequited love in the past for Clinton 1994. All right. But I got to tell you, you're going to notice your future partner for Clinda when you feel like there's somebody that don't want to leave you alone. They always gotta be with you at all times. Say if you want to go grocery shopping and they want to go grocery shopping with you. If you want to travel solo and they want to travel with you, this is your long life partner. Okay, that's for Clinda 1994. Thank you, Reiki by Rita. She said, I just turned on my computer and it automatically went to Lune. All right. All right, so for Janice Moses, will the ex eventually want to reconcile for sure? Janice Moses, will the ex eventually want to reconcile for Janice Moses? All right. So for Janice Moses, will the ex eventually want to reconcile in the future for Janice Moses? All right. For Janice Moses, will their ex want to reconcile for the future? All right, for Janice Moses. So, imbalance right now. Can I get 2 more cards for Janice Moses? There we go. All right, for Janice Moses, will your ex want to reconcile in the future? Now, I don't see any reconciliation right now for Janice Moses because all of these cards came in reverse, which is saying that there is a delay for your ex to come back for a reconciliation. But to answer your question also, I do believe that they still have feelings for you with the Knight of Cups in reverse. They might be a little bit immature at this time, or they're going through a healing at the moment for Janice Moses, all right? But as of right now, I don't see any reconciliation. I see that their communication is blocked or delayed at the moment. They're working very hard to come towards you. They are accepting forgiveness. I think they do want forgiveness from you, though. For Janice Moses, I think that they want to recover and want a forgiveness from you, all right? But they know that this relationship have been imbalanced for a very long time. But for Janice Moses, yes, they do want to come back towards your energy very soon, okay? But it is a little bit immature, so they need to work on themselves first, all right? That's my reading for Janice Moses, all right? For Shirley Medora. For Shirley Medora. For Shirley Medora. What is the guy for Shirley Medora? What is the guy? What is this guy I like that lives back east, current feelings and next actions towards you? All right, so they definitely want a reconciliation as well for Shirley Medora. The person that lives in the east, they do want a romantic energy from you. I think it's going to be a little bit slow moving because this is a water sign or a water quality. Now, I want to mention to people that water and earth qualities are a little bit more slow moving than air and fire. Air and fire people are very quick, right? But water and earth is a little bit slow moving. So I do think that this person is a little bit slow moving towards you, but they are stalking you or they are observing you from afar for Shirley Medora. And they also want a reconciliation with you very soon. This is a spiritually guided situation. There is some sort of setback within their life right now, which is the reason why they can't come towards you at this time. But if you notice someone is stalking you online, this is your person, okay? That is my reading for Shirley Medora. All right. Smiley face. Will E be okay in the future? All right. Will E be okay in the future if I tell him to practice the interview questions in the future? Okay. For smiley face, will E be okay if you ask him to help you out? Yes. Okay. At first, they might not like it for smiley face. And the reason why I said at first it might be not liking the fact that you want to practice with them on the interview, because they might feel like you're taking a little bit of their time when you first ask them to help you with this interview, okay? But after you do ask them for help, they are gonna help you with the interview, okay? With the interview process, because they will show you the Ace of Wands, and there is a communication with the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords as well. So for smiley face, at first they might not want to help you because they feel like you're taking too much of their time, and then at the end of the day, they will come back helping you though. All right. You know, for some people, when you ask them for help and they get kind of tired of helping you, but then afterwards they're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna help this person, you know, get it done and over with. That's the feeling I get for smiley face. He is gonna be tired of helping you, but then at the end of the day, he will help you. Okay, that is my reading for smiley face with the interview. All right. All right, for Clinda, what needs to happen in their life? For Clinda 1994. For Clinda 1994, what needs to happen in their life for Clinda 1994? All right. So there is some sort of setback right now for Clinda. What needs to happen for them to come back in your life? There needs to be a tower moment. There needs to be a tower moment. So a tower moment means some sort of chaos, some sort of spiritual awakening. Something needs to happen to change your way of thinking. Once this spiritual awakening happens for Clinton 1994, now a spiritual awakening doesn't always have to be something scary. It could just be meaning like you're learning from your health experience, you're learning from losing somebody in your life, you're learning from losing a lot of friendships. Those are those type of spiritual awakening that is gonna bring you back towards your future person. Okay, so I gotta say, once you learn how to let things go that doesn't serve you anymore, then your person is gonna come back towards you. Okay, that is my reading for Clinda 1994. All right. You're welcome, Shirley Medora. Reiki by Rita. I haven't seen any other Khmer people so far, Reiki by Rita. I have not seen other Khmer people so far. Susan Gonzalez. Susan Gonzalez. Any cards that want to come up for Susan Gonzalez? Any cards wants to come up for Susan Gonzalez at this time? Any cards that want to come up Susan Gonzalez at this time? All right. All right, for Susan Gonzalez, what wants to come up for Susan Gonzalez at this time? All right, so for Susan Gonzalez, what I have to say is the cards that came up for you is you are putting in a lot of hard work, and there is a lot of abundance coming in for Susan Gonzalez very soon, okay? Also, for your general reading, someone wants to communicate with you very soon. Someone might want you to become a leadership position. You might want to go back to school for Susan Gonzalez. If that's not the case, you are going to be learning some new skill sets to better put on your resume for a better reference, okay? Now for your second question for Susan Gonzalez, what is coming in for love? What is coming in for love for Susan Gonzalez? What is coming in for love for Susan Gonzalez? All right? What is coming in for love for Susan Gonzalez? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right? I shouldn't love you, but I want to. I just can't turn away. I shouldn't see you, but I can't move. I can't look away. All right, for Susan Gonzalez, what's coming in for love? What's coming in for love? All right? So, for Susan Gonzalez, what's coming in for love at this moment? There is an uncertainty about your love life right now. I think you're just confused about your love life right now because you've been either single for a long time or you felt like there was a lot of unrequited love. But you do got the strength to go out there and get what you want. So you need to put yourself out there, whether that's going out in public, putting yourself out there on dating sites or at the dating scene. You don't have to go on dating sites. You could just also go out and about, go to social events. You are going to find love very soon if you put yourself out there. This reminds me of a Leo card. This reminds me of a Leo card, which means that Leo people are very prone to putting themselves out there and getting the shine. So for Susan Gonzalez, you got the Strength card, which means that you need to definitely put yourself out there to gain that the choices within love. Okay, the Emperor card also means that at work, I do think that people are interested in you at this time for Susan Gonzalez at work as well, okay? This could be someone with a leadership quality or somebody that feels like they're very like a leader type of person. It's going to come towards your energy very soon. All right, for Susan Gonzalez. All right, for Shirley Medora. Can I get a general reading for Shirley Medora? Can I get a general reading for Shirley Medora? Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get a general reading for Shirley Medora? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get a general reading for Shirley Medora? Someone definitely want to come towards you with love very soon for Shirley Medora. And you know why I say that? Because you got the Two of Cups and the Chariot card. For Shirley Medora, someone wants to give you the cup of love very soon. And also with the Chariot card, you are going to be successful with whatever you want. Also, you might be a little bit overcritical about your own life right now. There is some sort of lack of confidence. I keep telling you this every time, Shirley Medora. You need to work on your confidence at this moment, okay? I gotta tell you, every time when I feel like I'm not confident with myself, things always go wrong. But then whenever I feel confident about myself, things always go right. So make sure you guys are more confident within your energy, because the more positive you put out there, it is gonna come back towards you, okay? For Shirley Medora, I think that a lot of people are competing for your energy right now. People are fighting over your energy. People are fighting to gain your attention right now. I feel like either two men likes you or more than two guys have a crush on you, and there is some sort of competition coming in for Shirley Medora, okay? That is your general reading for Shirley Medora. You are going to be successful, and someone wants to give you the cup of love, right? That is my reading for Shirley Medora. Stargazer said they're surfing the wave. Nice. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. How is your kids doing? How is your son doing? How is your grandson doing for Stargazer? I wanted to know. Cause I did a reading for you last time. Hey Roshni, hey Chelsea Daly. All right. Swelly Aparicida, how you doing? All right. For the subline. Why didn't he not contact the subline? Why did he not contact the subline? Why did he not contact the subline for the subline? Why did he not contact the subline? Let's see. You bet as hell I treat you well, I will. Alright, so but the subline. For the sublime, why did he not contact the sublime at this time? Why did he not contact the sublime at this time? Let's see. So, the sublime, the reason why he's not contacting you right now is because he is disappointed within his own life right now. He is definitely disappointed within his own life right now. There is a lot of blockages, a lot of bad news is coming in for his own life. He's not balancing his body and mind and soul right now. He is very negative at the moment for the subline. Your ex is going through a negative feeling right now because there is a lot of setbacks within the career, a lot of setbacks in the personal life. They're not balancing the energy to come towards you. I think within the future, though, they will want to come back towards you. Maybe within 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 years. I don't see it as 3 years, though. I do see within 3 weeks or 3 months, they will contact you back, okay, for the sublime, all right? Once they learn how to balance their negative energies and think more positive, they will come back, all right? All right, Chelsea Daly. Chelsea Daly, is your protection strong? Is your protection strong for Chelsea Daly? Is your protection strong for Chelsea Daly? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Is your protection strong for Chelsea Daly? Let's see. All right, so Chelsea Daly, you got the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor means that you are getting an abundance of protection. If you want protection, you will get the abundance of protection. If you want a new career, you are going to get a new career. If you want a new love, you are going to get a new love. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that whatever you ask for, you can get, okay? You might be a little bit overcritical about yourself right now. There is some sort of exhaustion energy with how people are starting trouble with you at this time. You need some rest at this moment, but the Wheel of Fortune is definitely turning in your favor, okay? For Chelsea Daly. Whatever you want, if you want protection, you are going to get protection, okay? That is my reading for Chelsea Daly, right? For Roshni, can I get a general guidance for Roshni? Can I get a general guidance for Roshni? Can I get a general guidance for Roshni, all right? Can I get a general guidance for Roshni? Can I get 2 more cards for Roshni, please, and thank you, Spirit. 1 more card for Roshni, please, and thank you, Spirit. 1 more card for Roshni, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, so for Roshni, what's coming in for you at this time? All right, there you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so for Roshni, what's coming in for you right now? Stay out of pessimistic energy. Think more positive about yourself. Stay out of pessimism, or stay away from pessimistic people at this time. I feel like if you stay around pessimistic people, it's going to taint your energy. So make sure you surround yourself with people that are more positive at this time for Roshni, right? There is definitely intense negativity around your energy. Roshni, I'm not saying you're the negative person, but a lot of people might be a negative around your energy at this time. All right, make sure you get rid of that negative energy very soon. The Moon card is saying that there is a lot of deception, there is a lot of secret enemies, or there is something that no one is telling you about right now at the moment, okay? But you are standing your ground. You are a tough cookie for Roshni. You don't let anybody pull you down or take you down. You are strong. You are confident, all right, for Roshni. And what I gotta say is you might want to travel very soon. This person is holding an earth ball, and they're looking into the vicinity or the horizon. So for Roshni, I think that you are thinking about traveling very soon. If that's not the case, someone might want to travel towards you as well. And you are working on your passions and your creations. I don't know if you're talented in something, but you need to work on this, okay? It might bring you in a lot of abundance, all right? For Roshni, okay? Jayashri. When will the blockage clear? For Jayashri? For Jayashri, when will the blockage clear for Jayashri? When will the blockage clear for Jayashri? All right. For Jayashri, when will your blockage clear? So your blockage will clear within a year. Your blockage can actually clear within 2 months to 9 months to 1 year. So between 2 months to 9 months to 1 year, because the 2 of Wands is 2 months, 9 of Wands, 9 months, and the Page of Pentacles, 1 Pentacle, so 1 year. So I do think that the blockage will end between 2 months, 9 months, or 1 year, okay? For Jayashri, for your first question, between Kumar and Jayashri, all right? All right, Monica C. Monica C. Monica C. All right, Monica C. Is Monica and Michael finally going to get back together? Is Monica C and Michael going to get back together? Let's see. So, there is some sort of delay right now with the King of Wands in reverse. They are focusing on the mental health right now for Monica C. Michael is focusing on the mental health right now, but they do want to come towards you very soon with the victory and success card for Monica C. All right. I also see that they are thinking happy thoughts of you at this time for Monica C. They definitely are thinking of you often for Monica C with the 6 of Cups card. So they are thinking about happy memories with you. They are thinking about the happy times that they hung out with you. They do want to come towards you very soon. But there is some sort of selfish energy right now with the Hanged Man in reverse. I think that once they are able to balance their mental health issues, they are going to come back towards you, okay? For Monica C. Once they balance their mental health issues, they are going to come back towards Monica C, all right? I do not know why, but for the collective, a lot of people are going through mental health issues. A lot of people are going through money issues as well. And I don't know if that's just the energy in general, but every time I have done these readings for you guys, it's always the same thing where people are focused on money, people are focused on balancing the energy, people are focused on mental health issues. It's like the same thing is going on with the collective right now. I don't know if something's going on with the planets or the universe, but a lot of people are going through similar things right now. And you know what's weird too? I feel like people that have the same mindset are meeting each other, and then the people that are like not on the same wavelength is kind of like going apart from each other. You know what I mean? But that's my reading for Monica C. All right, Jay Ashri want a love oracle. Can I get a love oracle for Jay Ashri? Can I get a love oracle for Jay Ashri? Can I get a love oracle for Jay Ashri? Can I get a love oracle for Jay Ashri? Let's see. Keep an open mind for Jay Ashri. Your person might be they might differ from your usual type. So for Jay Ashri, I think your future person is someone that is of a different culture, a different background, a different language, somebody that's different from you, okay? Now, they could also be from the same culture, but they might be someone from a different like status as well for Jay Ashri. Passionate energy is going to come towards you very soon for your love oracle. Someone is divinely guided towards you at this time. Your soulmate is definitely coming in very soon. Your soulmate is definitely coming in very soon, all right? You are calling in your soulmate at this time, all right, for Jay Ashri. Make sure you put your prayers in. I wanted to let people know that everyone have a spirit guide, and you guys need to pray to your spirit guide at this time, because there is not a coincidence while you're on this live stream. You guys are meant for bigger things. Make sure you guys are praying towards your spirit guides, okay? All right. I need to do a lot of burping, man. All right, excuse me. For Stargazer, I always been a night owl too. Prefer to do music. Yeah, I always like to do things at the nighttime. Nighttime. Reiki by Rita wants lovers and friends. Okay, you want lovers and friends, Reiki by Rita? How does it go? Baby, how you doing? You got your fun, wanna know what you got in mind tonight. Wait, how did it go again? Tell me again, my baby. Are we lovers and friends? Oh, it's a good look, baby. Tell me again. Tell me over and over and over again. All right, so that's from Reiki by Rita, right? All right, so Nisha, what is coming towards Nisha at this time for love? What is coming towards Nisha at this time for love? All right. So for Nisha, there is a lot of secrets behind the scenes. Someone is definitely stalking you at this time for Nisha. There is something going on behind the scenes that you are not understanding about right now. There is an imbalance between the relationship right now for Nisha, all right? Selfish energy is coming in for Nisha for love as well. There is a delay, but someone wants to travel towards you. Nisha, are you talking to somebody from a long distance relationship or something long distance? Because the word card is the long distance card, all right? But I say you might be meeting someone online or someone long distance. Someone is not telling you how they feel about you right now, and they have untapped potential. They are working towards their spiritual guides. But for Nisha, I have this feeling like someone is stalking you on social media, or someone is your new person's coming on social media or is watching you from afar, okay? That is my feeling about love. Someone is watching you on social media, all right? And this might be a long distance relationship, all right? That is my reading for Nisha. That is my reading for Nisha, all right? So for the sublime. Have you already met your spouse? 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 Baby. Hey. Okay, for the sublime. When will you meet your spouse? And did you already meet them? All right. So, when will you meet your spouse? While traveling, while doing fun things, while coming up with a new hobby. The sublime, you are going to meet your new spouse when you start something new, when you take a risk, when you are planning out new hobbies. For example, if you never went out to go do a yoga retreat, you might want to go do a yoga retreat because you might meet your future spouse at a yoga retreat, right? If you wanted to go on a meditation, you might meet your future spouse by going to meditation. All right. So I gotta say, for the sublime, you will meet your future spouse while trying new things. And I gotta say this again. I'm pretty sure you are gonna meet your future spouse while doing new things. All right. You need to take a risk at this time. You definitely need to try new things. If you want to learn how to play the piano, maybe you need to take some piano lessons. If you want to know how to play the guitar, maybe you need to play guitar or take some guitar lessons because you are going to find someone while working on a new hobby or traveling. Okay. Yes. So that's what I got up for you with the Page of Wands. All right. For the sublime. I don't think that you met this person just yet. I don't think you met this person yet for the sublime. I think it's someone new. It's someone new because you know why I think it's someone new? It's saying adventure. It's saying adventure. You are going to do some adventurous things and you are going to find someone new, okay? That is my reading for the sublime, all right? Yeah. Tell me again. Tell me again, my baby. All right, for Roshni. Can I get a love oracle for Roshni? Can I get a love oracle for Roshni? All right. Can I get a love oracle for Roshni? Can I get a love oracle for Roshni? Can I get a love oracle for Roshni, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. For Roshni, and then I'm going to do a ring for Aaliyah Lee. All right. Roshni and then Aaliyah Lee. All right. Roshni and then Aaliyah Lee. And then Nisha. All right. So for Roshni, love yourself first. Roshni is telling you to love yourself first. You went through a lot of deception or someone that wore a false mask. A lot of people may have went through unrequited love with you for Roshni. Can I get one card for Roshni for love? Can I get one card for Roshni for love? All right. I got to say, give your relationship a chance very soon. It's going to come in. You need to go out and about. You need to go out with your family and friends. You need to go out to social events for Roshni. You will meet the future person when you go out. But I gotta say, love yourself first. And you may have went through a lot of unrequited love or someone wearing a false mask within the relationship and they're not telling you the truth. All right. But give your relationship a chance. Your relationship will start off as friends first for sure. All right. But go out and about and you will meet your soulmate. All right. So that's my reading for Roshni for the love oracle. All right. All right. So Aaliyah Lee. Aaliyah Lee. Aaliyah Lee. She said, hi, baby. Aaliyah Lee. Hi, baby. All right, for Aaliyah Lee. Can you tell me about... Yo, I don't even know why I wanted to sing that for some reason. All right, for Aaliyah baby. Aaliyah Lee. For Aaliyah Lee, can you tell me about this general reading for Aaliyah Lee? All right. All right, for Aaliyah Lee. For Aaliyah Lee. What can you tell me about your general reading? Okay, so someone definitely wants to reconcile from your past. Someone from your past wants to reconcile with you for Aaliyah Lee, okay? They do want to come towards you very soon. Someone is releasing negative energies. They are codependent with you before, but they are releasing toxic traits to come towards you. They are very codependent with you. They are seduced by your energy, but they are getting rid of this negative mindset right now to come back towards you for Aaliyah Lee. This person is definitely from your past. This person is definitely somebody from your past with the Three of Swords in reverse. So Aaliyah Lee, follow your intuition. Your intuition is strong at this time, which means that if someone's from your past and you want them back, or if they want you, and if you feel like someone is thinking of you and you're constantly thinking about this person, Aaliyah Lee, They're the person that's thinking about you, okay? All right, so someone definitely wants to reconcile with Aaliyah Lee, all right? So that's my reading for Aaliyah Lee, all right? That's for you, baby. For Aaliyah Lee, all right? So, Reiki by Rita, you said you was about to go live? Oh, thank you for staying with me then. All right, Kalpita, thank you for staying with me, Reiki by Rita. Kalpita. For Kalpita. Kalpita. Your second. So your second ex saw you today. What did he think about Kalpita? Your second ex saw you today. What did he think about Kalpita? Yeah, Fallen by Montel Jordan. Does anyone know Fallen by Montel Jordan? My brothers used to listen to R&B music all the time and hip hop. And then my sisters used to always listen to Britney Spears. They used to always listen to Britney Spears and Mariah Carey. So my brothers used to listen to Joe, Montel Jordan, Usher. They listened to all that old school music. And then my sisters used to listen to the pop stuff. Like my sisters used to listen to Avril Lavigne, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Mariah Carey. They used to listen to all that shit. So that's the reason why my music taste is so diverse, because both my brothers and sisters were the one that kind of showed me the music that they like. So let's see for Kalpita. For Kalpita, what is your second ex thinking about you at this time for Kalpita? All right, so for Kalpita, your second ex, what are they thinking of you at this time? They want to reconcile. For Kalpita, your second ex wants to reconcile with you, okay? When they first saw you, or when they saw you, they want forgiveness from you as well. They do want to rebuild this relationship for Kalpita. And there is good news coming in. They do want to travel towards you, or they do want to communicate with you for Kalpita. Your second ex do want to come towards you very soon for Kalpita, okay? All right? They are going through a spiritual awakening, and they are recovering and rebuilding themselves. So definitely for Kalpita, your second ex do want to come back towards you. Reconciliation. They want to get forgiveness, all right? For Kalpita, all right? You're welcome, Diamond. You're welcome, Diamond. Grateful 9. What's coming towards Grateful 9 at this time? What's coming towards Grateful 9 at this time? All right, for Grateful 9, let's see for Grateful 9. For Grateful 9. For Grateful 9, let's see what's coming in for Grateful 9 at this time. What's coming in for Grateful 9 at this time? For Grateful 9, what's coming in for Grateful 9? A celebration is coming in for Grateful 9 very soon. All right, gonna get 2 more cards for Grateful 9, please, and thank you, Spirit. You got the 3 cups that fell out. Can I get 2 more cards for Grateful 9? Can I get 2 more cards for Grateful 9? All right, for Grateful 9, what's coming towards you right now? Someone does have emotions for you at the moment, but they are a little bit immature to come towards you at this time. There is a celebration coming in. You are going to be celebrating your wins at this moment. The 3 of Cups is celebrating your wins, so you are celebrating with your family and friends at the moment, okay? The Queen of Wands is saying passionate energies coming towards you. You are going to work on a business venture. You are going to work on traveling. You are going to be more confident within your energy very soon for Grateful 9. But someone does have emotions for you, but they are a little bit immature at this time, all right? That's what's coming towards Grateful 9, all right? Stargazer said, can you just sing to us and all will be well? Okay, let's see. What should I be singing? Ooh. Ooh, hey. All right. Gigi Lowly. I'm doing good, Gigi Lolly. Gigi Lolly. All right. For Chelsea Daly, are you protected right now? For Gigi Lolly. For Chelsea Daly, are you protected right now? I woke up this morning and heard the TV saying something about disasters in the world, and it makes me wonder where I'm going. There's so much darkness in the world, but I see beauty left in you, girl. Right? All right, for Chelsea Daly, are you protected right now? For Chelsea Daly, are you protected right now? Are you protected right now? For Chelsea Daly. All right, for Chelsea Daly, you are definitely gonna be protected very soon. The bad situations are gonna end really soon. For Chelsea Daly, the bad things that's going on in your life is gonna end very soon. Okay, with the Ten of Wands, so you are definitely protected at this time. Everything that's meant to happen is meant to happen, because sometimes things are meant to happen, even if they seem scary, even if they seem like something bad is happening for the worse. It's actually meant to happen for you to learn something from it. Okay, so for Chelsea Daly, all the negative things are going to end very soon. Okay, all right, so you are divinely protected at this time for Chelsea Daly. All right. Gigi Lally, will they be successful in the career for Gigi Lally? Will they be successful in the career for Gigi Lally? All right. Can I get one more card for Gigi Lally? Can I get one more card for Gigi Lally? For Gigi Lally, all right? For Gigi Lally, all right? Okay, for Gigi Lally, will you be successful within your career? Yes. The more generosity you put out there, the more generosity people are going to come towards you. So you are going to gain a lot of references in your future. A lot of people are definitely going to want to help you to become successful within your future career for Gigi Lally. The more positive energy you put out there, the more positivity people are going to come towards you with. All right. I do feel like when you are a kind and compassionate person, other people are going to want to help you, move you up into the social ladder. Okay. For Gigi Lally. The King of Pentacles, the money card is coming in for Gigi Lally, okay? Gigi Lally, a lot of money's going to come in for you at this time, all right? So definitely you are going to be successful within your career, okay? For Gigi Lally, all right? To answer your second question, yes, Gigi Lally, you will be very wealthy. This is a King of Pentacles card. Gigi Lally, you will be wealthy. This is a King of Pentacles card. You know what a king means? You know what a king means? A king means someone that is very stable, someone that is in power, someone that is not able to be knocked off of their throne, or someone that is going to take a while to get knocked off of their throne. So for Gigi Lally, you are definitely going to be very wealthy. Regardless of your gender, you are going to be in your divine masculine energy. You are going to be very wealthy, okay, for Gigi Lally, okay? All right? Yes, Reiki by Rita, I met you all for a reason. I met all of you guys for a reason, because we're meant to learn something from each other, okay? Now, I'm not saying that I know everything. I'm not perfect. I am here to learn something from you guys as well from these live streams, okay? So as much as you guys are learning from me, I'm also learning from you guys as well. And as a teacher, I'm always willing to learn, and I'm always willing to build on my failures and all of my experiences as well, okay? Thank you, Janice Moses. I appreciate that. Crafty 111, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Crafty 111? You're welcome, Janice Moses. Ran. Should you start this project on Wednesday? Should you start this project on Wednesday for Ran? Should you start this project on Wednesday for Ran? Can I get two more cards for Ran, please? And thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit, for Ran. For Ran, should you start this project on Wednesday? All right, so can I get one more? Okay. For Ran, do not rush the situation right now. For Ran, I feel like you need to think about the project a little bit thoroughly before you finish this project. I don't think you have to finish this finish this project by Wednesday. I think you need to take a little time right now for Ranaran to kind of think things through so then you can be more successful within this project. Are you capable of finishing it successfully? Yes. For Ranaran, you are capable of finishing this successfully, all right, for this project. But make sure you take your time. Make sure you plan out your project. Make sure you write step by step of how you're going to finish this project, okay? But for Ranaran, yes, you are capable of finishing this project successfully because you got the Page of Pentacles as well, all right? That is my card for Ranaran. All right, for Crafty 111. Crafty 111. Will I see any progress at work next week? For Crafty 111. Will you see progress in work? Will you see progress in work for Crafty 111? Will you see progress in work for Crafty 111? Yes. You are balancing your energy at this time for Crafty 111. You got the Strength card. You got the Strength card, which means that you can do whatever you want, Crafty 111, okay? You are going through a new spiritual awakening. You are aligning with your true and better version of yourself for Crafty 111. So definitely, you are going to progress within the issues at work next week. You are balancing your energy at this time for Crafty 111. And you got the Strength card to do whatever you want, and you will succeed, okay? For Crafty 111. Celine Jones Doe. Celine Jones Doe is a Gemini. She put the Gemini. Princess LA. Princess LA. Alright, so what's the future spouse for Princess LA? What's the future spouse for Princess LA? Princess LA, who is your future spouse? Okay, so for Princess LA, your future spouse is someone that is very intelligent, very professional. They might have a lot of degrees. They might have a lot of skill sets. They're very good with communication. They will tell you how they feel for Princess LA. They are a wish fulfillment as well for Princess LA. Your future spouse is someone that has a lot of love for you. I wouldn't be surprised if your future spouse want more than 2 to 3 kids. This person wants a lot of kids for Princess LA, okay? There is some sort of insecurity, though, within the energy, though, for Princess LA. But they're very passionate, all right? So for Princess LA, your future spouse is someone that is very communicative, very intellectual, very smart, very professional. Also, they do want a wish fulfillment with you. They have a lot of love and abundance for you, okay? And I definitely see that they want more than 1 kid. Because you know why? In this card, I see 2 kids running around. So I do think that they want maybe 2 kids, or there might be more than 2 kids as well with the 10 of Cups. I'm not saying that you're going to have 10 kids. I see that you might have at least 3 or 4 kids with your future spouse, okay? That is my reading for future LA, all right? That is my reading for future LA, okay? Rosa MT. Rosa MT. What's next in love for Rosa MT? What's next in love for Rosa MT? If you like my vibes, please do subscribe. Please do share my live stream so I can help other people out. All right, for Rosa MT, what's next in love for Rosa MT? What's next in love for Rosa MT? All right. What's next in love for Rosa MT? You got the Happy Home card. For Rosa MT, you got the Happy Home card. There is a lot of success that's coming in for love as well, because you got the 4 of Wands. Make sure you are praying to your spirit guides of what you want for Rosa MT. You will get a happy love life very soon. The Happy Home card. There's 2 people in this card. So you are going to meet your future spouse very soon for Rosa MT. You also got the Sun card, so this means that you are going through a vitality energy, high vitality, very youthful, very free-spirited at this time. So a lot of love is definitely coming in for Rosa MT, all right? This will happen between 4 weeks, 4 months, or 1 year, Rosa MT. You are going to get a lot of love very soon for Rosa MT. Between 4 weeks, 4 months, and 1 year, Rosa MT, you will get new love, right, for Rosa MT, okay? So that's for Rosa MT. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Reiki by Rita. Chris Bosch. Chris Bosch. All right. For Chris Bosch, will my work with coworker be good with no problems? Yes. For Chris Bosch, your work with your coworker will be successful. You got the Six of Pentacles. So the more hard work and generosity you put out there, Chris Bosch, you will be successful. A lot of money's coming in for Chris Bosch. And they are communicating with you for Chris Bosch. You and your coworker work well together, hand in hand, okay? So for Chris Bosch, you and your coworker Jawa, I'm not sure I'm gonna butcher the name. You and your coworker Java is gonna work really well together, okay? All right, for Chris Bosch. All right, for user 111KKK. For user 111KKK. All right. Is there any third party between Jyoti and Kamal? Is there any third party between Jyoti and Kamal? Is there any third party between Jyoti and Kamal for user 111KKK? Is there a third party between Jyoti and Kamal at this time? Can I get 2 more cards for user 111KKK? All right, so definitely for user 111KKK, to answer your question, is there a third party between Jyoti and Kamal? Yes. You got 1, 2, 3 yeses. All right, so there is definitely a third party between Jyoti and Kamal. And is the third party his sister's friend? Yes. Follow your intuition, user 111KKK. There is a third party. And I do believe that this third party is his sister's friend. All right. That is my reading for user 111KKK. All right. Chris Bosch. Chris Bosch. Chris Bosch. It was fun. Reiki by Rita, I'm definitely going to have to join your live stream in the future. But I've been like, every time I do work back to back, I get a little bit tired. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to knock out. But I'm definitely going to join your live stream someday, okay? For Reiki by Rita. Chris Bosch. What is these feelings and actions for Chris Bosch? What is these feelings and actions towards Chris Bosch? All right. So for Chris Bosch, what's coming for Chris Bosch at this time? What is these feelings and actions towards Chris Bosch? So Chris Bosch, they went through a heartbreak with the 3 of Swords. They went through a heartbreak at the moment, or they are recovering from a heartbreak. The heartbreak doesn't have to be about relationship. It could just also mean a hard time within their life right now. There is a lot of aggressive action or activity within the relationship right now. But Z does want to come towards you when in divine timing. Chris Bosch, Z does want to come towards you in divine timing, okay? They are spiritually led to come towards you. They do have psychic energy as well for Chris Bosch. I think that Z is very intuitive. Chris Bosch, they're very intuitive, and I think they know that you have feelings for them, and they are going to come towards you as well for Chris Bosch, okay? That's for your second question for Chris Bosch, all right? You're welcome, Philia. All right, Emma Lily. Emma Lily. Emma Lily. For Emma Lily, yes, Chelsea Daly, I already answered your question. You are going to go through a protection because you are ending a lot of negative things with other people at this moment. All right, Chelsea Daly, you are protected at this time. You are ending a lot of negative energies with people, okay? All right, so Emma Lily. Will you and A get married one day for Emma Lily? Will you and A get married one day for Emma Lily? I want to tell you something for Emma Lily. I think in your future, you're not going to know this yet, but you are going to have a lot of choices within love. Emma Lily, you're not going to know this yet, but you are going to have a lot of choices within love in the future. I wouldn't even be surprised if A is not the one for you in the future, because you have a lot of choices within your love life. For Emma Lily, a lot of men are attracted towards you. All right. So I don't know if you don't want to hear this, but I gotta tell you within the cards for Emma Lily, because I am a very honest person. What I see is for A, he is gonna balance his energy and he is working on his wealth to come towards you. But there is some sort of confusion or uncertainty between you and your relationship with A as of right now. But in the future, I think that a lot of people are going to be attracted towards you in the future, okay? And I have to tell you the truth, I don't even see like I feel like A might not be the one for you. You might have a lot of other people that's attracted towards you in the future, okay? All right? But remember, energy can always change. But I gotta say, in your future, you have a lot of choices, okay? For Emma Lily, all right? All right, so thank you all to all my moderators. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Reiki by Rita. Anything sound 424. Anything sound 424. All right, for anything sound 424. You got an exam in a few hours. Will I make the cutoff? Okay, so find peace and harmony within yourself. Anything sound 424. Before you take this exam, make sure you listen to subliminals to make yourself feel better about the exam so you can be put at peace. While you're laying down, listen to a subliminal of music that makes you feel calm and balanced, because you got the Four of Wands in reverse, finding peace and harmony for anything sound 424. Before you take this exam, make sure you listen to subliminals saying that I will pass this exam. Subliminals to pass an exam. Listen to that music when you're resting, and it's gonna put you in a calm mindset. Once you learn to have peace and harmony, I'm pretty sure that you will pass this exam, okay? For anything sound 424, all right? Make sure to listen to subliminals to pass an exam, all right? You're welcome, Smiley Face, Shelly Adams. Shelly Adams. What does this year have in store for Shelly Adams? What does this year have in store for Shelly Adams? For Shelly Adams, what does this year have in store for Shelly Adams? Okay, for Shelly Adams, someone is going to be addicted towards your energy very soon. For Shelly Adams, what's coming in for you very soon is someone is going to be addicted towards your energy very soon. The Queen of Wands is saying that there is an abundance of energy coming in for Shelly Adams. Passionate energy is coming in as well. All right, so a lot of people will want to travel towards you very soon for Shelly Adams. Someone is definitely going to be addicted towards your energy within this year, okay? And I think that you might find a new relationship very soon for Shelly Adams, okay? I don't know if you're single right now, but I for sure see that someone is stalking your energy for Shelly Adams, okay? Someone wants to be in a codependent energy for Shelly Adams, all right? That's what's coming in. You might want to travel very soon, and you are working on your creative ventures as well for Shelly Adams, okay? That's what's coming in for Shelly Adams, all right? You're welcome, Clinda. I'm doing okay, Rashni. How are you doing? Mahor Naveed. Mahor Naveed. All right, for Mahor Naveed. For Mahor Naveed, should you block your ex Maz again? It's up to you if you want to block them. I'm just telling you how to guide you in the right direction. For Manur, your ex is being a little bit and they're being a little bit ungrateful towards your energy right now. For Manur, Manure, your ex is being a little bit immature and they are being a little bit ungrateful towards your energy right now. It is up to you if you want to block them at this time, but their energy for you right now, Manure, is a little bit immature and they are ungrateful towards your energy at this time, okay? For Manure Navid, all right? It's up to you if you want to block them again, okay? All right? Chelsea Daly, is your main enemy... So for Chelsea Daly, is your main enemy Scott Lewis Daly? So your spiritual guides is putting in the judgment for Scott Lewis Daly. Chelsea Daly, your second question. Scott Lewis Daly is gonna, there is a judgment call for Scott Lewis Daly right now. I think that your spiritual guides is protecting you at this time and they are putting the judgment on Scott Lewis Daly right now, okay? For Chelsea Daly. Your spirit guides is definitely putting a judgment call on Scott Lewis Daly, okay? All right. Crafty 111, I did actually do your reading. Crafty 111, I did actually do your reading. New love and new career is definitely coming in very soon for Crafty 111, okay? All right. So let's see. For Emma Lily. For Emma Lily. Are you protected? Are you protected for Emma Lily? Yes, you are. So the more kind, caring, and compassionate energy you are going to be protected at this time. You have the strength card to protect yourself as well. For Emma Lily, you are healing from some sort of heartbreak. There is a lot of competition within your energy though for Emma Lily. People are competing for your attention or people might want to compete with you at this time for Emma Lily. But when you are generous with your energy, there is going to be a lot of protection coming in very soon for Emma Lily. So definitely, I do see that you are protected at this time for Emma Lily, okay? All right? Thank you, Starry Night. I appreciate that. Touch of love. Does the Pisces thinking about touch of love? Does the Pisces think about touch of love? Does the Pisces think about touch of love? Please and thank you, Spirit. Does the Pisces think about touch of love? Can I get 2 more cards for touch of love? Does the Pisces think about touch of love? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, for touch of love, the Pisces definitely think about you at times with the Page of Cups. So touch of love, they do think about you at this time. All right, but I can't lie to you, touch of love. I feel like a lot of people are attracted towards the energy at this time. I feel like they think that they have a lot of choices within love at the moment. For touch of love, they feel like the Pisces feel like they have a lot of choices right now. But they do have emotions towards you as well for touch of love, okay? They do want to come towards you very soon, but they might also still have other options as well because they got the 7 of Cups that came in as well, all right? But you are definitely one of the person that they do want to come towards, okay? For touch of love, all right? Starry Night. Starry Night. In what ways does Joseph think about... In what ways does Joseph think about incompatibility with Starry Night? So, for Starry Night, Joseph is a little bit jealous. So the reason why he thinks you guys are incompatible, he's thinking that maybe one of you guys are more jealous than the other. He might think that it's not going to work out because one of you guys are more jealous than the other person. It might be Joseph that's more jealous than you or vice versa, okay? There might be some sort of incompatibility because one person might be more free-spirited than the other person for Starry Night. One person might be more quiet than the other person. One person might be more acting on secrets than the other person for Starry Night as well, okay? All right? So the reason why you guys might be a little bit incompatible right now is because one person is a little more secretive than the other person. One person is a little bit more free-spirited than the other person for Starry Night. And one person is a little bit more immature than the other person, okay? That is my reading for Starry Night for the incompatibility, all right? Shirley Madore. Can I get a general reading for Shirley Madore? Can I get a general reading for Shirley Madore? All right? So for Shirley Madore, your general reading is you are working on your abundance right now, and you are going to get your abundance very soon for Shirley Madore, okay? Slow moving, but you are going to get there for Shirley Madore. The Four of Cups is saying that someone wants to reconcile from your past, all right? But there is a little bit of a setback between your relationship, okay? I already say someone wants reconciliation, forgiveness from Shirley Madore, and your abundance is slowly coming in for money, all right? That is my reading for Shirley Madore. You're welcome, Nisha. You're welcome, Monica. All right, Lindy. For Lindy, I'm going to do a reading for Lindy. Then I'm going to do a reading for Cortex Crafters. All right, Lindy. What is Bali's current thoughts for Lindy? What is Bali's current thoughts for Lindy? I am reading this in order, so thank you guys for being patient. All right, for Lindy. For Lindy, what is coming towards Bali's current thoughts for Lindy? All right, what is Bali's current thoughts towards Lindy? All right, what is Bali's current thoughts towards Lindy right now? All right, so there is victory and success coming in for Lindy at this time. Bali wants victory and success with you. They are a little bit unconfident or insecure at the moment within their money goals, but they do want to reconcile with you. They went through a lot of pain and suffering within the past relationship, but for Lindy, they do want a victory and success with you. They are going to come towards you with passion and energy, and very quickly too. All right, that is my reading for Lindy. You're welcome, Nisha. You're welcome, Monica C. Cortex Crafters. Will Akshara get rank number 1 on their board exam? Well, for Cortex Crafters, will Akshara get ranked number 1 on their board exam? I'm not gonna lie to you, for Cortex Crafters, I don't think Akshara is gonna get ranked number 1. I actually think you might get ranked number 2 or number 3 for Cortex Crafters, because you got all the cards that came in reverse. For Cortex Crafters, I don't think Akshara is going to get ranked number 1 in the board exam. They might be ranked number 2 or number 3 because it did come out in reverse, okay? For Cortex Crafters, all right? Now, for Ankush, all right? What is Priyanka feeling for Ankush? What is Priyanka's feelings for Ankush? Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe, especially if you guys like my vibes, all right? For Ankush, what does Priyanka feel for Ankush at this time? What does Priyanka feel for Ankush at this time? All right? So, for Ankush G211. Ankush G211, they do want a reconciliation with you. They do want to come towards you very soon. They want to cooperate with you for Ankush G2111. They do want communication with you as well. So Priyanka, feelings for you is they want a new opportunity with you. They want to communicate with you for Ankush G211. All right. They might be exhausted at this time. They need some rest. There's something that's going on in the background. But for Ankush G211, yes, they do want communication with you. And they do want a new opportunity with you, okay? All right? That is my reading for Ankush G211. Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe. I do free readings often, all right? Blue Paradise. Blue Paradise. Blue Paradise. Will they get good news soon for Blue Paradise? Will they get good news for Blue Paradise very soon? Will they get good news for Blue Paradise very soon? For Blue Paradise. Will they get good news very soon for Blue Paradise? All right. So Blue Paradise, will you get good news very soon? You are going to go through a new journey very soon for Blue Paradise. All right. Definitely good news is going to come in very soon for Blue Paradise. You need some time alone though, because I do think that you might have a couple jobs lining up for you. It's not just one job, it's more than one job for Blue Paradise. All right. So you are going to need some time alone to think about what's the best job for you for Blue Paradise, because you got more than one job lining up for you. There is going to be a new journey coming in for Blue Paradise very soon, okay? And yes, there is good news coming in very soon from your manager, Anaya, all right? All right, so that's my reading for Blue Paradise, okay? Rashni, you're welcome, Rashni. El Sumo Sakerdoti. What are your chances to meet someone in love or romance? For El Sumo Sakerdoti. For El Sumo Sakerdoti, all right? Will you get a chance to find someone in love soon for El Sumo Sakerdoti, all right? Yes. So for El Sumo Sakerdoti, what are your chances of finding someone new for love or finding romance? Very good. You got the Magician card. You are a great manifester. You can manifest the love of your life to come in. The Page of Wands is saying passionate energy. So for El Sumo Sakerdoti, I do think that you are going to meet someone new when you're traveling very soon, okay? You are the great manifester at this time. Make sure you are writing down your affirmations, speak into the universe of what you want in a relationship, okay? For El Sumo Sakerdoti, I gotta say within a year or so, by the end of this year or the beginning of next year, you are going to find new love and romance very soon. By the ending of this year or the beginning of next year, you are going to find new love coming in for El Sumo Sakerdoti, all right? That's my reading for El Sumo Sakerdoti, all right? If you like my vibes, please do subscribe, please and thank you. All right, Vanderbilt. For Vanderbilt, will you marry this Capricorn woman for Vanderbilt? Will you marry this Capricorn woman in the future for Vanderbilt? There might be some sort of delays for Vanderbilt between you and the Capricorn woman. There might be some sort of delays when you finally marry them. But I do see good news coming in for Vanderbilt. There is definitely good news coming in for Vanderbilt in the future, okay? All right? But I say there is some sort of delays with your manifestation. But for sure, Vanderbilt, make sure you do put out your manifestation. You will get your good news coming in for marriage with the Capricorn woman, all right? That is my reading for Vanderbilt. All right, for Priya. Will you get your future partner's character for Priya? Will you get your future partner's character for Priya? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, so for Priya, your future partner's character is someone that wants a happy home, someone that wants to have a big family, someone that loves the family for Priya. Your future spouse is someone that's very generous, someone that gives back to the community, someone that helps the elderly, someone that helps children, okay? Your future spouse is someone that puts in a lot of hard work and they like to stand their ground. They don't mind competition either, okay? For Priya, your future spouse don't mind competition. They are putting in a lot of hard work. They are very generous. They like to help young people and older people. And they do want a happy home. They do want a happy family for Priya, okay? That is your future partner's characteristics, okay, for Priya, all right? All right, so will Sean get a government job? 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 Let's see. Will Sean get a government job? Will Sean get a government job? Okay, definitely. Sean, you are definitely going to get a government job between 1 to 4 weeks. Between 1 to 4 weeks, Sean, you can definitely get a government job. You got the Four of Wands, success, and you got the Knight of Swords, communication. So yes, it might be a little bit delayed, but you are going to get this government job between 1 to 4 weeks. 1 to 4 weeks, you are going to get this government job, all right? Or a communication is going to come in for Sean, all right? For Sean. All right. For Ankush G211, I already gave you your reading. Priyanka does want a reconciliation with you. For Ankush G211, please don't spam me. I already told you Priyanka does want to reconcile with you, okay? So Stargazer said, I heard you sing Amazing Grace, and it was divine. Was I singing Amazing Grace? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I don't really know the lyrics. But that's what I was singing. Shirley Medora, you're welcome. Shirley Medora, I already gave you your general reading as well. Someone wants to reconcile from your past. Shirley Medora, someone wants to reconcile from your past, okay? And you are going to gain a lot of abundance very soon for money as well, all right? For Shirley Medora, someone is definitely going to come back towards you with reconciliation, and a lot of money is going to come towards you very soon for Shirley Medora, all right? Can you add Ankush G2111 if you can? That I already gave them their reading. Priyanka is going to want to reconcile with them, okay? All right. I used to receive divine answers to your question. Sean said, besides tarot, what other ways have you used to receive divine answers to your question? I actually also use my intuition. When I feel like something isn't right, or if I feel like an answer is not right, I also use my intuition and intuitive nature to read a card as well. It's not just tarot that I'm able to read. I'm also able to read birth charts as well, and I'm also to read by intuition, okay? That is for Sean, all right? All right, Stargazer, thank you, Stargazer. Shirley Medora. All right, Kavita. What is Kunal's feelings for Kavita? What is Kunal's feelings for Kavita? What is Kunal's? Yes, Karen S. How are you doing, Karen S? How are you doing, Karen S? All right, Kavita. What is Kunal's feelings for Kavita? What is Kunal's feelings for Kavita? This person might be a little bit selfish at the moment for Kavita. Kunal's feelings for Kavita at this time might be a little bit selfish, but they do want to travel towards you very soon for Kavita. This person do want to travel towards you. They do have love for you for Kavita. All right. Kunal's feelings for Kavita is there is a lot of love coming in very soon. Okay. And they do want to travel towards you. They do want to travel with you. All right. That is for Kavita. That is for Kavita. All right. Karen S. Yes, you can ask the question for Karen S. All right. For Karen S. Good Friday. Have a good Friday. The forecast in the East Coast is not that bad. It is kind of warm today. There was a lot of rain that came in for us as well. Karen S, how are you doing, Karen S? I hope you're doing well, Karen S. All right. Michelle Henley. Michelle Henley. When will they hear from the Taurus for Michelle Henley? When will they hear from the Taurus for Michelle Henley? When will they hear from the Taurus from Michelle Henley? All right. Michelle Henley, when will you hear from your person? Michelle Henley, when will you hear back from your person? Michelle Henley. All right. So for Michelle Henley, when will you hear back from your Taurus? Within 2 weeks, 2 months. Within 6 weeks, 6 months. All right. Within 9 weeks, 9 months as well. All right. So for Michelle Henley, when will you hear back from your Taurus? Within 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Within 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. Or within 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. Okay. From Michelle Henley, you will hear back from your Taurus within 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. Or 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. Okay. That is my read from Michelle Henley. All right, Mara Hermoso said, thank you, Janice Moses. I appreciate that, Janice Moses. Thank you, Janice Moses, for the donation. All right, for Mara Hermoso. For Mara Hermoso, is Josephine in the UK or the Philippines? They might actually be in the UK, Mara Hermoso. Mara Hermoso, I do believe that Josephine is in the UK, okay? What is Nelson's feelings for Mara Hermoso right now? What is Nelson's feelings for Mara Hermoso right now? What is Mara Hermoso? What is Nelson's feelings for Mara Hermoso right now? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. What is Mara Hermoso's feelings for what is Nelson's feelings for Mara Hermoso right now? Okay. So they're not coming towards you right now for Mara Hermoso. Nelson's feelings for you is that they can't come towards you right now because they're not balanced within their energy. All right. For Mara Hermoso, Nelson cannot come towards you right now because they're not balanced within their own energy. Okay. All right. Now, the Babbling Cauldron. The Babbling Cauldron. The Babbling Cauldron, if you're still here, this is for you. What's coming up next for the Babbling Cauldron? What's coming up next for the Babbling Cauldron? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's coming up next for the Babbling Cauldron? All right. Can I get 2 more cards for the Babbling Cauldron? Can I get 2 more cards for the... Wow. Okay. The Babbling Cauldron, what's coming in for you right now is... Yo, you got a lot of good cards. For the Babbling Cauldron, what's coming in for you right now is victory and success. Is coming in for you very soon. The Lover's card is coming in for you as well. A lot of relationship is coming in for the Babbling Cauldron. Someone is having happy memories of you right now for the Babbling Cauldron. Someone wants a reconciliation. A lot of money's coming towards the Babbling Cauldron. Happy home, happy life is coming in for the Babbling Cauldron. And communication is coming in for the Babbling Cauldron, okay? So, the Babbling Cauldron, if you're listening, a lot of good things is coming in for you right now. A lot of communication. Happy home, success is coming in for the Babbling Cauldron. Money is coming in for the Babbling Cauldron. Positive energy is coming in. Happy memories is coming in. The Lover's card, and the Victory and Success card, okay? For the Babbling Cauldron, all right? You're welcome. Thank you, Janice Moses. You're welcome, Shirley Medora. Hey, Azur. For Azur, hey, Azur. Michelle Henley, I already did your reading. Someone wants to reconcile with you. For Michelle Henley, I already did your reading. Someone wants to reconcile with you from your past, from Michelle Henley. All right? Can I get a general reading for Azur? 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 Thank you for stopping by, Azur. How you been, Azur? I hope you're doing well, Azur. Azure 8507. How are you doing, Azure? I hope you're doing well. So what's coming in for you right now is good news is coming in very soon for Azure 8507. A lot of good news is coming in for you right now. Please do your wishful affirmations because you are going to get what you want. Good news is and good karma is coming in for Azure 8507. If you are having anxiety right now, release the anxiety. There might be some sort of disharmony within your energy right now, but what's coming in for Azure 8507 for the positivity is good news, good karma, clarity, truth is coming in for Azure, okay? Good karma, good news, clarity, truth is coming in for Azure 8507, okay? All right? Okay, for Nisha. For Nisha, this is your last one, I think, for Nisha. Can I get a love oracle for Nisha? Can I get a love oracle for Nisha? Can I get a love oracle for Nisha? Michelle Henley, I already gave you your reading. I don't think you were listening the first time. Michelle Henley, your Taurus is going to come back towards you within 2 to 4 months. 2 weeks, 2 months, 4 weeks, 4 months. For Michelle Henley. You weren't listening the first time. The Taurus is going to come towards you between 2 weeks, 2 months, 4 weeks, 4 months. Okay? All right? Did we get it this time? All right? That's for Michelle Henley. For Nisha. Can I get a love oracle for Nisha? For Nisha, stay optimistic about your love life. For Nisha, stay optimistic about your love life. Reconciliations coming in from your past. All right? Free yourself from your toxic traumas or past issues. Engaging conversations coming in for Nisha, okay? So for your love oracles, new engagement and conversation for Nisha is coming in. Free yourself. Reconciliation. Stay optimistic about your love life. Everything is going to come in divine guidance, okay? That's for Nisha, all right? You're welcome, Blue Paradise. Happy first day of spring for Blue Paradise, all right? All right, for Montaigne. Will you have a boyfriend soon for Montaigne? For Montaigne, will you have a boyfriend soon for Montaigne? Can I get one more card for Montaigne? Can I get one more card for Montaigne? Will they get a boyfriend very soon for Montaigne? So Montaigne, you will definitely have a boyfriend between 4 months to a year. Between 4 months to a year, you will have a boyfriend. For Montaigne, between 4 months and a year, you will have a boyfriend, okay? Now for your second question. What is blessings coming in for Montaigne's way? What are some blessings that's coming in Montaigne's way? All right? What is coming in for Montaigne's way for the blessings, all right? Someone is going to come in towards you with communication. Some professionals coming in with communication for Montaigne. Four of Wands, a happy home card. Happy life success is coming in for Montaigne very soon. All right. And then the Empress is saying that someone finds you beautiful for Montaigne. Okay. So for Montaigne, you are going to have a lot of success coming in for you very soon. People see you as beautiful at this time. And someone wants to communicate with you for Montaigne. And I do think within 4 months to a year, you will have a boyfriend, okay? That's my reading for Montaigne, all right? The Babbling Cauldron, I already told you, I already gave you your reading, the Babbling Cauldron, all right? For the Babbling Cauldron, I already gave you your reading. You are going to have a lot of success within your career. You are going to also have love at the same time as getting a new, better career. So the babbling cauldron, you are going to get a better career, and your love life is also going to be great. Your home life is also going to be great, okay? So for the babbling cauldron, if you didn't get it the first time, your love life and your career is going to be great, and you are going to have a successful home for the babbling cauldron, okay? That is my reading for the babbling cauldron. Okay, for blessings, for blessings, for blessings. Thank you, Reiki Barrita, for sending blessings to this chat, for sending Reiki to this chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, Reiki Barrita. All right. So, for blessings, getting a grant to replace my HVAC system will be successful. Yes. So, for blessings, you will get the grant to replace this HVAC system very soon. I gotta say, within maybe 2 weeks or 2 months, or maybe 2 years as well, is when this HVAC system is gonna be replaced. Okay, and then for your husband, will your husband quit drinking for blessings? Will your husband quit drinking for blessings? Will your husband quit drinking for blessings? Can I get one more card for blessings? Will the husband quit drinking? Can I get one more card for blessings? Will the husband quit drinking? All right. For blessings, there is a wish fulfillment coming in for your husband. I do think that your husband will quit drinking very soon, but it will take a lot of hard work for them to quit, because they got the Seven of Cups, which means that they are going through a lot of mistakes right now, and they don't know what path to go right now for blessings. But definitely they are going to quit drinking very soon. Okay, that's my reading for blessings, and you will definitely get your HVAC system replaced within 2 months, between 2 months, 2 weeks, or 2 years. You are going to get your HVAC system replaced. Okay, and your husband is definitely going to quit drinking. It will be hard, but he will definitely quit drinking. Okay, all right. Thank you, Priya. Thank you, Priya. I appreciate that. Blessings. You're welcome. You're welcome, Janice Moses. You're welcome. Have a good night. Thanks from the Philippines. All right. Thank you, blessings. I appreciate it. No, you're okay, the babbling cauldron. I appreciate it. You're fine. The babbling cauldron. You're welcome. Blessings, Rita. I got to see a couple of your lives. Wow. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Okay, guys. I hope that you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you guys are. All right. Oh, Debbie Cox came right on time because I was just going to end my live stream. All right, Debbie Cox. Can I get a general weekend? General weekend. You got lucky because I almost ended my live stream. All right, so can I get a general reading for Debbie Cox? Make sure you guys do share my live stream. Make sure you guys do subscribe if you like my vibes, okay? All right, so for Debbie Cox, thank you, Azur. I appreciate it. Thank you, Azur. I appreciate it. Also, take care of yourself as well for Azur, okay? Make sure you take care of yourself as well for Azur, all right? All right, for blessings. For Debbie Cox. What's coming in for your general weekend? Generosity is going to come in very soon for Debbie Cox. The more generous you are towards other people, the more generosity is going to come in towards your energy very soon. Someone in your energy might be a little selfish at this time for Debbie Cox. There might be some sort of bumps on the road for Debbie Cox, but I gotta say, generosity is gonna come in. Money is gonna come in for Debbie Cox very soon. Okay, for Debbie Cox, the more generosity energy you put out there, the more generosity is gonna come back. People are gonna want to help you. People are gonna want to mentor you. Yeah. So these are the blessings coming in. So be a kind and generous person. You will get this abundance coming in very soon. Okay? All right. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I will come back on tomorrow at maybe 10:30 or 11. If I missed your question, please do like, share, subscribe. Blessings to you all. Make sure you guys check Reiki by Rita's channel, and I'll see you guys all next time, all right? See you guys tomorrow, all right? Have a good night.